Hi, this is Chad from Blueberry Ridge Outdoors. Today we're going to be installing the KFI receiver hitch for a 2022 Polaris RZR Pro XP. So I'm going to be putting this hitch on the back of the machine. So we're going to start by taking off the plastic plate on the back, and I'll show you that right now. So we're going to start by taking off this rear plastic cover with a T40. I just have a 1/4 inch impact, just got to be real easy with it. We're going to take off 6 of them. Set this off to the side. Next, we're going to take off these 4 bolts. So you got to be careful. This is going to let this sag a little bit. It'll actually catch on the hoist because we're on a 2-post hoist. So that'll be fine. But if you're doing this on a lift, or if you're doing this with a jack underneath here, you're going to have to be careful with that if you got the tires on there. You have to get the tires off the ground to loosen these up, okay? Okay, so getting a wrench on the back side is a real treat. These are 18mm bolt through bolts, and there's a nut on the back. Bring the combination wrench in from the back side. They're hard to see, let alone get to, so these bottom ones are going to be a bear. Here's the 2 bottom ones. Now I'll get the 2 top ones. Top ones are easy to get to, the bottom ones are going to be a challenge. Okay, all 4 bolts are loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these 4 bolts out one at a time. So your bottom arms will set bottom. Well, this one's a little tight. Obviously there's some pressure here. There we go. So those bottom arms will set on your little hook here. You take your bottom 2, don't forget the washers. Set them off to the side. You take your top 2 out. Spin them out. There you go. Just be careful, nice and easy. Then you take this plate off. This is the plate you're going to be replacing. You're going to be replacing it with this plate, which obviously is your hitch. Okay, I got all the nuts just hand tight on the back. You gotta be careful. The bottom ones are bare. So get all your nuts just started. Now I'm gonna tighten them up. I'm gonna start with the bottom ones because they're the toughest. And what I found works is I took the rear tires off, so it's easier to handle these arms with the tires are off. That weight of the tires and rims are off. And what I've found is I lowered it on the lift so I can look in from the top above the muffler. Obviously make sure your machine is cooled off, but I have to look in through here to be able to see the nut. It's that tight with this muffler in the way on the right side here, on the passenger side. So I'm gonna start with this one. Go right around, tighten the bottom ones and tighten the top ones. So once you tighten all four of them up, get them nice and tight, then we're gonna put the black plastic piece on the back, the trim piece, and then we're done. And when we're done putting the plastic piece on, we're gonna put something in the hitch so I can step on it and get into the back of the box. So let's finish this up here. Take the short ones, the top four. Through this one, through that one, get it lined up. Tighten them all at the end. So it's going to be a short one too. Started by hand, don't want to cross thread them. So these upper ones, it's easier to grab the grab the bracket that you're threading into behind it and get it threaded in there. Same thing with the right side. Reach in the back, grab the bracket. Here, let me show you. These brackets right here in the back, grab them and you can manipulate them up and down a little bit. If you loosen this bolt up here, it makes it a lot easier to thread them through. Okay, same thing with the other side. This bracket right here. And the brackets on the bottom are here. Those you can manipulate a little bit, not as much. But I think those line up a little better. So let's get these in. And let's get this one started, hand tight. Now these two bottom ones here that come with the kit are longer, so they're a 4mm Allen size. They're a 4mm Allen head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this just to get them hand tight. And use this again, get these hand tight. Okay, now I'm going to go through and just tighten them all up. So I have it all mounted up and tightened up, and the trim piece is on. Everything looks good. Now I'm going to put that step on there that I was talking about. I bought this hitch piece from Amazon. I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to use this for a step. I'm going to use this as a step to reach up into here. So that should turn out pretty good. So I'll show you how I'm going to put this on. Hitch goes through here. I'm going to put this keeper piece on here, which bolts onto here, which keeps it tight so it doesn't rattle around like this. So I got everything, wheels back on it, I got it back down on the floor, so I'm going to show you how this works. So the steps there, obviously you just step on it, and I can reach back in here. Also, it's got a towing strength of 10,000 pounds. So if I do get stuck and I need to get pulled from the rear, not a problem. So you can put the tow strap through here, or here, or here, wherever you want. More than likely probably in dead center. And you can pull on that. It's rated at 10,000 pounds. I don't think the pin is rated at 10,000 pounds, but it's only 1,700 pounds, so maybe 2,000 pounds with all the gear in it, so it'll be sufficient. So, all right, well, hopefully this helps. If you like the idea, I'll put the links in the description below where you can get your stuff if you want to buy the same ones. And until next time, have a good one.